Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Inscryption Kaycee's mod. This will be part 31 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we completed challenge level 10? Yeah, 10. So we're up to challenge level 11. Now, we need to get some more challenge points. That's going to be the tricky one. So I think we ran these, and then we also did this. That one. And I believe we did that. No, we didn't do boss battles. We did everything but boss battles, which leaves us 105. Now, I think we can do the Trapper's Challenge. Oh, sorry, Trapper's Challenge. Pricey pelts, so the Trapper's pelts cost more. Which will give us 110. That's a lot of these fucking things. Alright. If we can get a workaround in the opening draw, I think we're in a good spot. If we can't, we can still do it. It's just not going to be pretty. How lucky are we? Not very. Okay, I think the answer here is a cuckoo and an elk fawn. The cuckoo's kind of one of those things. It's an amazing card, but the fact that it can sometimes fail is usually what gets you killed. Ooh, wow. Yeah, we're going to do it on the skunk, obviously. Again, like, a skunk with 1 damage is far more potent than you would think. Just being able to deal 1 damage while the enemy deals 1 less is insanely strong. Ooh. Well, we definitely are just going to do this and throw a broken egg in front of that. And then you know what? I just said it. So let's throw that skunk out. Probably should have put the elk fawn out in hindsight. Just because it will grow into a bigger boy. But I think we're okay regardless. Sure. The ant queen. Perfect. Don't really care. Easy money. That first one, pretty easy. So I don't want to go this way. So we're just going to run up this path. No. Don't really want any of those. I guess I'll take a second cuckoo. If I can fuse the cuckoo, actually I'm not against it. Ooh. What the hell do we do here? So the problem with the cuckoo is whatever we put it on, it's going to gain flying. So it would be nice to be able to put the cuckoo's ability on something that's not... No, I guess actually it wouldn't be that good. Alright, what we might do is we'll just throw it on the elk fawn. It is going to make that elk fawn a real painful card to fit into our deck, but it's probably not a terrible idea early. Okay, this is a terrible totem for them, because they're probably going to have some elk fawns, yep, which are now going to block whatever I throw out. Which in this case, I think is going to be a skunk. And then we're definitely just going to throw out... Ooh. Well, I guess throw out an elk fawn here. Does 1 damage, he does 2 back. Again, not really the end of the world. And we're going to obviously flying ant over the top of this rabbit. So now the elk does nothing. He also does less damage, which means our skunk can brawl this out forever. Yep, very cool. I mean, we could... Actually, we definitely should, right? We're going to bin... I guess I'm going to bin the skunk, actually. And bring out the ant queen. And then we can... Okay, well, actually, they both do the same. Because if I bring out the workaround, I'd have to sacrifice one of these, meaning he's going to do no damage. Whereas if I leave this, I get 2, 4, 6. Whereas if I have the workaround out, I get 3, 6. It's exactly the same, so... Play it out. Actually, I only get 4. Oops. Right, because the elk was a blocker. Doesn't really matter. Double. River Snapper. Not a bad card. we can make a River Snapper work. Okay, more health. Perfecto. That's going to go on the skunk. Man, if we could get Undying on a skunk, that'd be so good. Be so good. Actually, I don't like the draws on this side. They are not feeling good at this point. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and block that. Elk Fawn's obviously also going to move, which it's not too bad. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to put the skunk here. Because the Wolverine, he's not too bad. He only does 1 damage. Until he gets leveled up, he's actually kind of garbage. If you can just not deal with the Wolverine, he takes up a valuable slot on their board and really achieves sweet FA. Okay, I want a wolf, I guess. A direwolf pup. It's going to be a hard one to fit in. Okay, now if this gives me... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll throw it on the skunk. Because I now no longer have to put any upgrades on that skunk. A 7-1 is ridiculous. If this is damage... Okay, it's more health. More health is probably going to be directed at the Ant Queen. Because having a tougher Ant Queen's kind of fine. The Ant Queen at the moment is also our only source of worker ants. Which is not great, because it's a double sacrifice for a worker ant. So it's actually 3 sacrifice to get out the worker ant and queen combo. Which is a bit pricey. Right, River Snapper is not a card we want to bring out. We definitely just want to completely bin this flying ant into the leaping trap. We can probably bring the elk fawn out here. Because it's not actually going to get sacrificed. Oh, yes it will. Right, because it does 1 damage. Oopsie. You know what? We're going to pull a tooth. We have blocked the front of that board, which is kind of what we're after. I suppose we're going to have to pull out the River Snapper now. Just to... Well, she doesn't do much, does it? We also can't actually chomp block anymore. And that River Snapper's going to be dead. The skunk. Okay, skunk actually works perfectly. Oh, now that's not good. Right. We're gonna have to pull this. Cuckoo. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to throw out a wolf pelt, but it's kind of okay. I don't love it, but it's also not bad. I think we're gonna have to throw the cuckoo out here. At least he races the bullfrog. Now, if they play another bullfrog, I'm concerned. Don't think they will. Direwolf pup. Once again, we're just kind of racing the bullfrog. Not a problem. We're obviously going to bring the direwolf pup out here. And we now are racing the bullfrog far more effectively. And this will be the Ant Queen, yeah. Cool. Okay. So that's a win. We can obviously now do 5 damage, so it really doesn't matter. We've already won. Because as long as we can pull 1 and 2... Ah, worker ant, nice. Easy. So we will bring out the Ant Queen, just for fun, And we're going to use an aqua squirrel to bring out her worker ant, just again for fun. I guess we can now throw the cuckoo and bring out another worker ant, meaning we're going to do a hell of a lot more damage. Very nice. I don't think we got a win in this deck. I don't want to call it. It's a bit lame to just like not get the cards you want and then instantly turn around and bin it, which is why they punish you for not getting very far. Oh god, none of these are good. I guess the Kingfisher. It's the least offensive one. It's kind of like a Sparrow, but better. In a way. Yeah, like, it does punish you for going out that early, because it really wants to discourage you from, yeah, doing that super meta play of just like, oh, didn't get what I wanted, guess I better start again. Which I agree with. It is pretty lame to do that. At that point, you're not kind of playing the game, you're just playing the meta. You're just looking for that one card that wins you the game. And that's it. It'd be like if you don't get the Ouroboros in your, you know, before you get to the first boss in the main game. What's the point? Might as well just not play. Okay, so we've hard countered the Direwolf Pup. I think I might even use this Black Goat to bring out the Snapper. Because he's going to counter the Porcupine, and now they really only have one spot they can actually play cards, which, not great. If we can deal with the Porcupine, we are good. Ooh, okay. Wolf bad. Wolf pretty bad. Wolf is going to kill us. Okay, we can't base race them. They are going to win that race, but I can at least slow them down. Because I can do 2 damage here. He does 3. Meaning we are net -1 every turn. Oh my god. Okay, I don't really want this wolf to die anymore, but he is going to have to. Because I don't want the rabbit and the stump to do damage. Ooh, okay, that elk fawn actually goes perfect over here. Yeah, because this means my flying ant's going to die. Ah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, cockroach. Actually, cockroach works great. He can just keep dying. Oh, and we just win. Go figure. Okay, again, I don't want the trapper stuff. I already have a knife. I'd rather get something useful. I think I have to take the black goat. I don't really want it, but at the same time, it does provide a little something. No, I don't want to buff the cockroach because he's just going to die. He's just going to get sacrificed at some point. Maybe upgrade the Kingfisher, actually. Do we go again? Yeah, fuck it. Okay. That's a pretty scary Kingfisher right now. That does half of a victory in a single hit. And even though I don't like the Kingfisher, that is a pretty damn good card. Yeah, we're going to throw the elk fawn out right there. Oh, right. I should have put him over here somewhere. To stop the pronghorn kicking my ass. Oopsie. Yeah. You know what? I don't want that. I don't need that. Yeah, see, they're going to play plenty of annoying cards without me encouraging it. I think I actually don't want to attack here. I don't want to play something down. Because if I play something down, the mole's going to move over. Which, in reality, is kind of just as unhelpful. Direwolf Pup. Direwolf Pup is a pretty good choice. Because it's going to instantly kill, and then evolve next turn to kill that elk when it moves over. Boom, boom. I win anyway. Yeah, okay. Didn't really matter. I'm not playing this... You might have noticed by now, after 30-odd episodes, that I don't play this 30 moves ahead often. I kind of play the board I'm looking at. Which is probably why I lose a lot of the time as well. The powerful Kingfisher is just really annoying. A Cuckoo might actually be a good play as well. I'm gonna risk him. Okay, they got him that time. Maybe I shouldn't have risked him, because a 2 damage... A 2 damage Cuckoo's also good. Okay, I don't have any duplicates anymore. Yes, I do. I have a flying ant. I don't want to fuse them, though, so I kind of want to avoid the mycologist like the plague. I guess I could have gone left. I think this way is better. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to do the same kind of plan as before. Actually, this is good. The egg and move is kind of... I'm into it. Because it means that it disables that lane without any actual threat. Which I like a lot. We also just disabled the wolf as well. Yeah. The annoying thing is that the alpha is going to come down. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. Can't actually... Yeah, I can. I can use that. And I think I will. It's got 1 health. I think we just take 1 damage. Ooh, actually, we're going to take a lot more than 1 damage. Ah, that's fine. Oh, he scratches. Okay, this may have been a bad move, because that's going to hurt a lot. Ow. A direwolf pup, of course. That's okay. The problem with the direwolf pup is we can't really play him out right now. Because no matter where we put him, he's gonna die. Can I sacrifice a skunk and the black goat? I don't want that either, do I? And if I use him to kill the alpha... Well, okay, I think this has to happen, and this has to happen. Because this I don't mind. God, I think this is a great big L. Unless we use the hook to take him, which I guess we'll have to. In that case, we've basically just won. Like, we haven't yet, but... I think this is a perfectly fine position to be in. Exoratu 3 damage. Kill him. He kills a flying ant. Doesn't really matter. I think he's basically out of steam at this point, and we have flying critters. So, we are good. Okay, it would have been nice to save a hook for a boss battle, but the hook's kind of a weird one, because it's not often actually that helpful against Leshy, I don't think. And I'll take the wolf cub. So, all that you kind of end up with is having to use it to win. Ooh, okay, so we can take the direwolf pup or the wolf cub. I think I'm going to buff the wolf cub. Kinda want the wolf cub to survive. Right, now the question is, what do we cockroach? What do we want to come back? The skunk, maybe. Like, Undying Skunk is pretty solid. But yeah, as I was saying, like, there's not a lot of bosses where the hook is actually that useful in an offensive means. It's usually a defensive thing to stop you losing. Which is fair. I mean, it's very good at that, but still a bit wonky. Wow, they threw out the wolf straight away. Right, because we got on a harder difficulty. Yeah, well, I think we just counter with a River Snapper. He won't win. But maybe we don't want him to win. Can do 4 damage straight up and he does nothing. Does mean we're going to have to draw probably that, though. Ooh. I think we just go all in. Just go for the win. Is Kingfisher protected because he's flipped? He's not flipped yet. The answer is negative. Not protected at all. Okay, not really, again, a big issue. Elkthorn, he'll start doing 2 damage that they can't stop. We will take 5 damage and then get the shit kicked out of us, which is not good. Maybe this is an L, actually. I think this is an L. Because the max I can do here is 3, and then I'd be dead. So we're about to take 5. I don't know if that's acceptable. But if I throw out the Flying Ant, we're done. Okay, Undying Skunk is a lot better. Okay, this... I don't know if this works, but it definitely delays the inevitable. Because we can now just do 1 damage, he does 2 damage, which isn't good. But if his goal is to just spam wolf cubs at me, then he can just go nuts. Okay, an adder is bad. But I think what we do here... So I can take the 2, can't I? Yes, I can. Because he dies. I mean, the skunk dies to the adder. But now the direwolf does 4 damage. Wait, why did... Oh, because it does 0. Never mind, skunk does not die to adder. Skunk is better than that. Okay, so we've now stabilized. There's not a lot that can compete with the direwolf in just a straight up brawl. Which is what this has now become. This is a brawl. Okay, there's a wolf cub, which I think we'll just bring out. Just toss it into the grinder. Because we're about to get a bunch of cards, which will hopefully have some good ones. Yeah, we got a mantis. That will secure it. But once again, doesn't really matter. We've 100% won. We might just bring out the mantis here just for shits and giggles. Like, it doesn't matter where he moves to. In fact, he can move in front of me. That only makes me win better. Whew. That was a right move, though. I think if we'd thrown out that flying ant in a blocking position, we would not have won that. We would have been burned down, and we wouldn't have been able to stop it. Because the problem is, if you bin your whole hand, even to, like, mitigate some damage, you then have to redraw your hand. You can't play a single card. You need, like, at least a squirrel. Unless you have a bone-heavy deck. But our deck, like, we have to have a sacrifice. Okay, Trial of Blood, Trial of Life, Trial of Sigils. That is definitely going to be the one that wins it. Boom, we're already done. We crushed it. We got 8 out of 3. So that's good. Okay. The Direwolf Pup's kind of fun. This guy, represented by... That's how many turns you're up to. He does move things. I think this direwolf pup's a no-brainer. Because I think if we can get the mycologists, we can... Ooh, I do need items. And I don't want to go that way. This is tempting, but all we'd really throw out is the black goat for the 4-drop on bones. Maybe we... No, we probably would because of cockroach. Nah, I don't think we need bones. We only have the cockroach. And if we take one of these... and then we can take one of these for insurance. We now have a sacrifice that's good enough for our entire deck. And bones. Okay. This is a bad, bad totem. We are super fucked here. Because bugs with Stinky is kind of the dream. Because ants buff each other. And then they also nerf whatever's against them. See, because now I can't really do much about it. I have to cut that. I guess I just throw out a flying ant here. Yeah, that's the concern. And actually, I can't even put a flying ant out anymore. Because it just does 0 damage. Yeah, well, they win this round. This is why I'm not super confident in this deck. Because anything like that, like stinky bugs, is pretty bad. Kind of kicks our ass. Okay, do we want to sacrifice something we have? I guess we do have the cockroach. Okay. Again, probably a no-brainer. Wow, we're going to get a lot of these super cards. If we keep getting the option of sigils. Boom. Don't even need to check. Just give me that one. Yep, shockingly, we crushed it. Ooh, okay. A mant... Ooh, wow. That sparrow's kind of fun. I actually hate that mant. Wow, that's a terrible thing. How does this even proc? So what, does it move to the right, pushing everything else, and then it flips the one? Ooh, I don't like that. I think the sparrow is actually kind of the shit. Because each of those dams will also spawn a rabbit. I don't like this. But I'm just thinking, if we... Means if we sacrifice the Ant Queen to bring out... Oh no, but you can't sacrifice it for itself. Okay, not in love with it. All snakes attack in 2 directions. Cool. Well, we're basically dead. I have to play out the skunk or die. And unfortunately, it kind of means we're screwed for later. Okay, because this will reduce it to 4. Yeah, which does that. Yeah, I mean... GG? I don't really have anything to stop this. Yeah, because I kill the Rattler, and then this adder comes down and does 1 damage and kills me. In fact, it does 2 damage and kills me. And if I block it with anything, it doesn't matter, because it does the damage on the other side. But I have to get rid of this Rattler to not die. So... yeah. That's game. Because everything's super dead there. Oh, except that... okay. Oh, actually... somehow... actually, okay, to be fair, we're still fucked. Because this rattler's gonna kill us. But... interesting. I mean, it blocks that and then gets killed. It's a skink. Okay, I mean, is this winnable? It might actually be. By sheer virtue of how goofy that direwolf is and how strong it is. Wow, we actually win right here. So if I actually do this, we win a little bit better. What the hell? Wow, I called that too soon. I'm going to own up to that one. I did not do the math right there. Jeez, okay. Every day is a gift now. Right, okay. 4 of damage? Is that doable? No, I don't think so. We have a lot of 1s. The problem is all of our cards evolve to be better. 5 of bones. I guess it's going to be 4 of blood. It's far more likely. The bones one's impossible. Nice, we got it. Okay, what the hell... what fresh hell have we got here? An invincible Warren. That's kind of fun. It does mean... oh my god, okay, I just realized this could be a bit silly. Ooh, do we want to fuse anything? We do, don't we? The direwolf pops. Yeah. I think we do. I don't want to have 2 separate direwolf pups. That's not actually very good. Because we can barely bring out 1 direwolf pup, let alone 2 of them. If we fuse them into 1, that means all we have to do is get enough stuff for 1 direwolf pup, not 2. Still, this... Jesus. So once again, we're adder mode. They're just going to throw out adders straight away. Or rattler, sorry, yeah. You dickhead. I kind of have to just let him hit me. In a way. Oh, I can't though. 6 damage, that's too much. Yeah, I mean... throw out a flying ant. I do 1 damage. I take 5. Which doesn't... I die. So the only way I don't die is if I throw out a kingfisher here. Or there, or there, or there, or whatever, but I have to throw out a kingfisher. Because now I'm going to take 8 damage. Oh, never mind. Okay, look, as I said, I knew that one was not going to be a win. I could see that deck slowly, like the big L was emerging from deep inside it from... I don't know, probably about halfway through the second bit. But that was still kind of a fun and goofy deck. I actually enjoyed how stupid that deck was with its super-powered skunk. Anyway, guys, we are going to leave this episode here. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos on there. If you're thinking of any friends of mine enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or 2 with them. Really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.